Let's look at Section 5.2 for personnel and training. 5.2 is the section on personnel and training. Personnel have the biggest impact on the quality of your data. The standard begins by noting that labs must ensure the competence of all of their staff. Staff must be supervised during training and shall be qualified with documentation of their demonstrations of capability. Labs must formulate the goals for their personnel in regards to training and need a procedure for providing training of personnel. Training must be monitored as well. Labs must use staff that are employed by the lab or under contract to the laboratory, and they must have job descriptions as well. Job descriptions are generally provided by the company or city, and you can reference those in your quality manual. Demonstrations of capability are generally used to document the analytical staff's competence and approve to perform those tests. But what about sampling receipt, or maybe administrative staff who can only handle reporting? Don't forget the intern that only weighs back solid samples, or the operator who only reads back dissolved oxygen for BODs on the weekend. How about the dishwasher? And if you're lucky enough to have someone who does this for you, remember to thank them profusely on a regular basis. Make sure that everyone gets the proper quality systems training for the tasks they are performing. You can utilize a simple training checklist that is signed off on by management when their training is completed. Also, keep a copy of the required information, such as transcripts or job descriptions, in the laboratory. That way, you're not beholden on HR staff to provide that information quickly if need be. It's also wise to keep the laboratory training records separate from the more HR type records, because your assessor doesn't necessarily need to see disciplinary records for tardiness, and definitely not medical leave requests.